Hello Dungeon Master. In this video we create the entrance to a dungeon. You may have already seen our video, Secret Necromancer's Dungeon Jumping Puzzle. Well, we thought we would create this map so it could be the first stage to a layer run. That way, the players will explore this map first before making their way down into the depths of the dungeon and moving onto the jumping puzzle map. We even use similar lighting in one of the maps that we used in the jumping puzzle to keep the aesthetics the same. You might choose to have this map as the entrance to a lot of different dungeons. We just thought it would be nice to give you a set of adventure maps that you could chop and change together to make a full adventure in one location. That way, your players can simply explore and deal with any monsters they find. We start off with a sunken pit. This will be the crossroads of the paths leading to the main location. The reason we have the crossroads are so that people can come from multiple directions. What I mean by that is that some might have decided to walk up the pathway to the temple from a nearby town or village. They may have travelled a long way to find this location. Others might decide to use magic to enter here. And by magic, I mean portals. You may decide to have the players come through from a different portal or teleportation circle and end up at this location on their adventure. Or maybe they followed someone through one and didn't anticipate coming here at all. Will they stay around and explore further before trying to get back? You may also want to use these portals as spawning locations for monsters. You will see a bit later that we make it very easy for spiders to be one of the monsters on this map. The final look can be quite a spooky one. We released a haunted house map a while ago in anticipation of Halloween. Well, this map can also be used as a Halloween special map, whether you have it as the first map of a layer or have it as a one-off map instead. It is completely up to you. Our initial idea of this map was to have the Mausoleum building being the entrance to the dungeon. The canopic jars are actually a puzzle that needs solving in order to open the doors of the crypt. Whilst 3 jars sit on the shelves, we hide another 3 around the map a bit later. The players will need to gather the jars and place them in the correct position. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Well, that's when the monsters come in. The dead trees are placed around the map to give it a bit more of a derelict and creepy atmosphere. Are they actually tree ents who are merely sleeping? I am guessing they won't be happy if someone comes and disturbs them. Disturbs my slumber. If gigantic trees aren't your thing, we send out an invite to welcome creepy giant spiders. Now, I love you guys, but I did not want to search for pictures of spiders, as I want to actually be able to sleep tonight. Plus, I didn't think I would draw one, as my ability to draw is worse than my ability to resist chocolate cake. You all know how well that would go. So here you go, a nondescript, full stop with wavy lines coming off of it. Boom! Sorry, I had to do that. At least being creative dungeon masters, you can picture your own version of a scary spider prowling, crawling, or skittering across here. Now, we all know Aconite loves to make these maps believable, so he alters the spider webs so they actually hang from the trees correctly. The connection points actually touch the trees. Whilst the players might not notice this detail, we always like to make the map make sense for you. Now to hide those canopic jars. One has been taken by one of the spiders and is hidden within the webs. The players will need to disturb that area to retrieve it. How many spiders will emerge to fight back and get their next meal is completely up to you. The second jar is placed by the base of one of the portals, with the third being placed by the other one. If you have monsters spawning from the portals, the jars might be quite tricky to get. However, if you don't have monsters appearing from here, the party will need to search the map, trying not to trigger any traps or webs. Now, what else could we add to make the players work for their reward? That's right, gargoyles. They would sit there waiting to be activated. But what could possibly trigger them? If the players touch the sundial in the sunken area at the bottom of the stairs, they might come to life. Alternatively, if they place the jars on the wall incorrectly, the gargoyles might activate to defend the location from trespassers. So hopefully this video has given you some inspiration. If it has, please do hit that like button so we know you like this content. And if you can do me a favour and leave a comment, it will really help the algorithm. We're trying to grow this channel, so appreciate all the support that you give us. If you're feeling fruity, you can also support us further on Patreon, where you gain access to all of our maps and find more about our life behind the green screen. So until next time, may the dice be ever in your favour.